Why don't you tell us how you guys met? How did you meet?
We met, well, it was during World War II
Okay.
when the Japanese occupied the Philippines.
Okay, and you guys were in the Philippines, correct?
Yeah,
You lived in the Philippines.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I was a soldier during World War II.
Okay.
The Japanese occupied the Philippines.
Okay.
Then I was imprisoned
You were imprisoned by the Japanese?
in the concentration camp.
Oh.
All the soldiers who were there
Okay.
were captured, but they were placed in a concentration camp.
Okay.
I was a prisoner of war for
10 months.
about 10
months.
10 months. 10 months. Then I escaped to our province in Cebu and went to the hills,
Okay.
joined the guerrilla.
So you escaped from the prison camp, the POW camp, and you went into the hills.
Yeah, I went to the hills in Cebu, in our central part of the Philippines.
Central part of the Philippines.
Yeah, one of the islands there. And that's where I met my wife because she was a member of the auxiliary force that attended to the needs of the guerrilla, like food,
Food, water.
clothing,
Okay.
washing.
So your wife, you helped the guerrillas.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was 20 years old.
Auxiliary. They call them women's auxiliary service. And they assist the guerrilla in all their needs, like food,
Clothing,
clothing,
water.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you guys, you met that
yeah,
way.
we met. So, and we were married in the hills, in the
In the
in
Philippines?
the mountains, yeah.
Yeah, you were married when the war was still going on,
Yes,
right?
1945.
1945.
Yeah,
April
about
23.
1945.
Wow. And were you married by a priest, or were you married by who conducted the services for you guys?
Yeah, there was a
Vice
priest
President
with the
evacuated to
guerrilla.
Oh, like a missionary priest or something?
Yeah, missionary priest.
Oh, missionary.
He
Wow.
was the guerrilla, I was the priest.
On a
Our parents
mountaintop.
was in our town.
Wow. Were your parents still alive when you guys got married?
No, my father, when the Japanese learned of my service, and I have 3 other brother-in-laws who were with the guerrilla. When the Japanese learned of our guerrilla service, my father-in-law, her father,
Beheaded.
was killed by the Japanese.
Oh boy.
In our farm.
My
In our
Was
father-
farm.
beheaded?
My
In our
father-
farm.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
She was, I don't know. But the
Yeah,
head
because
is not separated.
when we
Like,
rescued her, when got her body, the wound was, so I think he was bayoneted. My father also killed, but I never recovered the remains
Oh.
of my father. Only we recovered the remains of my father.
Okay, so both your parents were gone by the time you guys got married. Then they were dead. Both your parents.
No, my father was in another province.
Oh, okay.
But when we were married, my father-in-law was already died.
And your mother, she was deceased also by then. Your
No,
mother?
my mother was in another province.
Oh, okay, they're all-
Not in.
Because during the war, everything was.
No, the Philippines is divided into several islands,
Yeah.
and several provinces. So
Negros
my mother was
Occidental.
in another province.
Yeah.
Their parents is living in Negros Occidental.
Oh, okay.
But her mother was there when we were married.
And what attracted you guys to each other? What did you like about your wife when you first met her?
Well,
She was beautiful,
she
right?
remembered it, but I did not. When we were in high school, I was a cadet officer.
A
And
cadet
we had
officer,
a-
yeah.
We had a cadet officers ball.
Yeah.
And she was there, she was introduced to me, and I think we danced after but after that, I just took it for granted, because
Yeah.
I had my own date.
Yeah.
So when we met in the hills, she told my other brother-in-law, I think I met that guy. So she remembered, she said, I met him in the cadet officer's ball
Yeah.
when we were in Fort.
She remembered you.
Yes, I remembered me, but I didn't remember her because I had my own date.
Yeah. And what did you like about your husband, your husband to be when you first met him and saw him?
He was very shy.
He was very what?
Shy.
Shy?
Shy. Oh, he's very shy. Huh? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah. And how'd you bring out his get him not being shy? How'd you bring out his shyness? Get away from his shyness.
Well, what you mean, she means that I'm not too talkative. I'm quite reserved, you know.
Reserved.
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
well,
No,
yes,
I'm
it's
also
more
shy.
positive.
You're also
because
shy.
She works to help the guerrilla, you know.
Okay, so you guys were married up in the hills in the Philippines, in the province there. And so how did the war impact your marriage and your relationship? After you guys got married, how did the war, you said you got married in 1945, the war ended in 1945, right?
Yeah, that's about just a few months before. It was in April. I think
April
the
23.
total the total liberation and of the Philippines by the Americans was in
1994.
So in 45 the war ended, and so you guys stayed in the Philippines for how long after the war? And when did you come to America?
I came over in
1991 when you came to
1991.
Okay, so you were in the Philippines from 45 to 1991.
Yeah, up to 1991, I was in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Then that year, about November of 1991, I came over here.
You both came over here.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was the only one because the U.S. government passed a law that Filipino war veterans can come over and be
American citizens?
be naturalized.
Oh, naturalized. Okay, so
So when I was naturalized, I petitioned for her, and you can remember
94.
1994.
So you-
I came here 1994.
So 3 years later.
so you guys were separated for 3 years.
Yeah, from,
She was in
from
the
the
Phil-
time I came over.
It took
She
3 years.
was-
It took 3 years for you to come over here to America.
Yes.
Yeah, because it takes that long
Yeah.
for the immigration service to
Yeah,
sure,
work on that
yeah.
case.
Well, that must. How did you guys take that separation? That's 3 years is a long time.
Oh well, she was busy with our kids. I was busy looking for work here. So,
Okay.
you know.
And what kind of work did you do here?
Well, I worked as a security guard, and became security supervisor.
Okay.
Then I was transferred to French Tax Board as data entry
Okay.
technician.
And how many kids do you guys have?
10.
But she never worked.
I never
She
worked.
never-
And are all your kids here in America now, or some in the Philippines? Where are your kids at? Where are your kids at now?
Well, they were all in the Philippines.
Oh, they're still all in the Philippines?
Yeah, I petitioned for them. Then they came here by increments, you know,
Yeah.
one at a
One
time.
at a
Yeah.
But they are all here now.
Six. Six of
We
them.
have 10 children. The one is deceased. Then 7 are here.
Okay.
Six.
6 are
Okay,
here.
so you have 6 kids here, one's deceased, and 3 are in the Philippines.
3 are still in the
They
Philippines.
don't want to be petitioned before.
They don't want to come. They don't want.
I know you like to come here.
Now they want to come.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway,
This time, you know, our kids who are here now,
Yeah.
we have to wait for 22 years before they can come here.
Okay. The kids that are in the Philippines, they have to wait a few more years before they can come here.
Maybe just 22 more years also.
Oh my gosh.
That's how long.
But they can come and visit you, but they just can't stay.
No, we
You go
visit
there.
the Philippines.
How often do you go to the Philippines to visit?
But it's about every 3 years.
Okay. The kids come and see you. The ones that live in America, they come and see you all the time still and visit you guys.
Yeah, also we have a reunion usually Christmas.
Oh, Christmas, yeah.
Christmas they come over. About three of them are in Sacramento. About 2 are in Los Angeles area.
So, what advice would you give a newlyweds people that are going to get married to say, you know, I've been married all these years. What would you say to kids nowadays? Because people get divorced all the time and they don't hang in there. And what would you say to people like that to inspire them to stay married all these years?
Well, we taking care of children is concentration mind that you do not think of, you know, any other. So that's one thing that keeps us together.
Children.
Taking care of our kids.
Wow, good.
It's a full-time job for her. I have to work outside to you know, maintain.
You're not working anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're retired, right?
Yeah, I retired from the military.
Retired for age 45. At the age 45, he retired from the army.
Do you get a
at the
pension
age
from the
88.
Philippines Army?
80.
88.
Yeah.
88.
So the Philippines gives you an army pension, right?
Yes, just like any other, just like in the United States. If you retire from the, you get a pension.
But she's saying he retired at age 88, though, from his other jobs.
You retired at age 88?
88.
Here in America,
In America.
Whoa.
I retired at the age of 80 as
What?
tax board.
But he works after his retirement. He worked from one of the biggest company in Mindanao. That is Soriano. The Sorianos. He was there for 7 years, and he resigned, and he was for the job in Manila, Philippine Blooming Mills. And after that, when the Ramada was open, he was pirated by Gokongwi, the owner of the Ramada.
Wow.
And after 7 years, he resigned.
Oh my
And they
gosh.
get another. She was with the Philippine Human Settlement under the government of Mrs. Imelda Marcos.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And after that,
Marcos.
there was already a revolution. After that, he was hired in FEU as the director of the security.
Wow.
And after that, when he came home to America, she was promoted as a consultant. Say her
Yeah.
Just better memory than I.
You know, my memory is
I
still very,
for-
very, very clear.
Yeah, you have a really
I
good.
forgot some of the, you know.
All the things you did, there was so much.
Wow, you have a good memory.
That's
I
awesome.
remember, I remember my classmates in high school until now. Very fresh.
Very good. Good for
I
you.
could even see their faces.
And,
That's
and,
why
and
sometimes I forgot. I have to interfere.
so how has your faith contributed or enhanced your marriage? You guys are Catholics. How has your faith made your marriage better or helped your marriage?
Patience.
What's that?
Patience.
Patience.
Patience?
Patience.
Patience. Oh, okay.
Patience.
Avoid arguments or something. I don't like arguments.
Yeah.
Even in my high school, in my younger years, I have no enemies.
Wow. You were just so nice then, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Until high school, until college.
Wow.
So
I
you
have
think
no
that
enemies even here. I don't know.
forgiveness is important.
Because I don't want to confront or whatever. I don't like chismes or whatever. Gossips.
Yeah. So
Even
for
here, I didn't even know their rooms about my counterpart here of the Filipinos. I don't know. I'm not used to visiting. No, I don't like it.
You keep to yourself.
I'm always at
Very
home.
private, always at home.
Avoid chisme, gossips. I don't like it.
yeah.
But in
Wow.
my younger years, I was not like that.
Wow.
I was so been with my parents. My mother is there, or my grandmother told me everything that do not like that, do not like that. It's you find everything.
Wow.
All their advices are really very, very nice.
You kept to yourself and was nice to everybody.
But you know, in my younger years, you know, I never been in hospital. Even when I was young, no. It's my grandmother who will take me drink herbs.
Herbs,
yes,
uh-huh,
that is.
uh-huh. Herbal
Even here
medicine.
in Sacramento, I've been here for 22 years. I never gone to hospital.
Wow.
Only with my eyes.
Yeah.
You've had
But
good
in
health.
another, I have no high blood, no diabetes, everything.
Beautiful.
Wow,
Beautiful.
good health, huh?
Only my eyes is my astigmatism.
Stigmatism.
Wow. And what do you think about that? How has your faith helped your marriage? How has it made it stronger?
No, that's not storm, man. So once in a while we argue, that's it.
Yeah,
But we never get violent,
yeah. So you just try to be patient and
Yeah.
stay calm. And so you guys are Catholic. Why are you a Catholic anyway? What makes you want to be a Catholic?
My prayers is all
my
of my prayers
faith.
are answered.
All your prayers are answered?
My being
All my
Catholic,
prayers,
yeah.
being Catholic.
Why is that important to you?
First, that's the religion when I was born that religion, and I'm guided by the principles of that religion. So, and that faith helped us get together. So that's maybe if we were not Catholic, we'd not be we'll not live long together.
Right. And you guys still go to Mass in All Hallows, right?
Well,
No, this
we lived here since 1994, and since that time we were parishioners of All Hallows. And
We're members of the
we go
All
to-
Hallows and this cathedral.
sometimes we go to the
Remember.
cathedral, but lately, in my case, about several months, I stopped going because I cannot stand sitting back for 1 hour.
Okay.
See there, I have to, so it disturbs. I don't want to disturb the mass. But she never failed to go there every Sunday.
You're still going to
And
Mass in All
and my
Hallows?
children, yeah.
What do you like about the church? What makes you keep coming back to church? What do you like about it?
Because I really believe that the Jesus Christ is there.
Good.
Well, actually, it's because we were born
That's
in
only.
our faith. We were born to go to church every Sunday. So
Right.
it's regardless what's the name of the church. It's the church. It's the nearest church here, so we go there.
You go to church. And your kids go to church with you and everything. You're right.
It's habit. It's a habit.
It's a habit. It's a good habit.
Yeah, who brings you to church? Is that your granddaughter?
My daughter-in-law,
Your daughter-in-law?
or
that
my
brings-
grandchildren.
They're around and they
They're
bring you,
Our children, they will pick us up here.
pick you up. Okay, nice.
Or
That's
go
good.
to the doctor or wherever.
Whatever you
Yeah,
need, they're there for you.
Every Sunday we are the grandchildren.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add or talk about as far as your life and your journey from the Philippines to America? Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, our children may follow us shortly because the President of the United States issued an executive order that our children who are not yet petition, then we apply for parole visa. They can come here right away after the parole visa.
Oh, okay.
And takes less than a year probably,
Oh, okay.
almost 2 years.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you for your story.
Yeah, that's a beautiful story.
That's a beautiful story. We're glad to see you're still going to
my
Mass.
grandchildren, almost all our grandchildren are engineers.
Wow, you're
Mechanical
engineers.
engineers,
Engineers, really?
electrical
How many grandchildren do you have?
How?
How many grandchildren do you have?
20,
20.
20. And how many great grandchildren do you have?
only 6.
You have 20 grandchildren and 26 great
No,
grandchildren?
6.
Oh,
Six
six.
only because they didn't get married earlier, because they get the courses. I have a grandson who is a doctor,
Wow.
2 granddaughter psychologist, and the males are almost engineers.
Wow. That's
And
good.
I have 2 daughters already, a granddaughter who is still working with Amazon.
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 Oh, the
and
new site.
And one in Oregon, a chemical engineer, and Intel. And one of my grandson in Los Angeles as aeronautical engineer is working in one of the company of an airplane. And the other is a fine arts graduate. The
Oh,
elder
wow.
brother is in the Philippines yet because he's a doctor.
Wow.
And she married international school.
Wow. Do you have any brothers and sisters that are still alive?
I have two. My sister is in Las Vegas and my brother in Maine.
In Maine?
Maine,
You have a brother in Maine?
my Maine.
Oh, okay.
He's a retired Navy.
Retired Navy. Oh, okay. And you said you have a sister too still?
My sister is in Las Vegas.
In where?
Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. Okay. And what about you?
Her brother in Maine had a son who is a graduate of the
Annapolis?
US Navy,
Oh,
US
wow.
Navy
Wow.
Academy.
Wow, that's
Wow.
very impressive.
Wow, Annapolis.
Now, he was, after graduating from the Naval Academy, he was assigned to a nuclear submarine.
Oh, okay.
So he got interested in nuclear engineering. He got out of the Navy, finished nuclear engineering, and right now he's getting $40,000 a month. Yeah, in Maine. He's already married. He's already married.
Two children.
Wow.
So, what do you guys attribute to your longevity, to your good health and longevity? What do you attribute to living so long? Is it the way you eat or
Exercise?
My meal is as if measured. If I don't like it, I have to.
you get rid of it?
Yeah.
You know that diet helps. In my case, I eat only fish. Fish from Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday I splurge on meat, any kind of meat. But
not a lot of
I
meat.
think what really helps is your mental. You do not hate anybody, do not envy anybody, because those are things that I think form some kind of chemical that is.
Luce.
It's
That
like
Yeah.
the
I
negativity.
mean, sometimes you get mad, you get angry, or you don't like somebody, but don't sleep overnight.
Let it go,
thing,
huh?
Yeah, let it go. Okay,
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
not normal not to get angry. That's part of our system,
Sure.
You get angry at things you don't like, or what people done to you don't like. You get angry, you get mad, or even my wife, sometimes I get angry, I get mad, but it does not stay there
Yes.
long. That's the one that destroys.
It's not my income. Revenge is evil. Sometimes my friend said, "Oh, Mrs. Alcaya, you're not visiting us." Sabi ko, "No, it's not my no." When I come to somebody's house, it is important for me. But because if I have to go there, it's only gossip. I
Oh,
have to leave some gossip, or I can bring some gossip, and after that, the story will be very loud. At age 25, I have no enemies. I don't know somebody, or I don't care. But I can, when sometimes I'm invited to some places, I can see that they can look at me at foot from head to foot. So I don't want to lipstick. I don't want to put lipstick anymore. I have to, it's very simple as that.
She prays 3 times a day.
She prays 3 times a day?
3 times, yeah.
and you say part of your faith is that your prayers have been answered.
1 hour.
1 hour, 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you.
When in the middle of the night when I awake, I have to say my rosary 3 times.
4 more years and we'll be centenarian.
4 more years you'll be right. Because how old
We'll
you?
be 100 years old.
I am older 15 days.
You're 96.
You're 96 right now?
Yeah.
By December.
December. I'll be, yeah.
96, and
December.
you are how old?
In the Philippines.
I am
The same.
older 15 days
15 days older.
older.
In the Philippines, if you get to be 100 years, you get 100,000 pesos from the government. That's about $20,000.
Very thankful to the Lord. All of my prayers were answered. Before when, 25 years in our marriage, I said, Lord, give me time because I could not celebrate our 25th because my children are in college. You know what? We just celebrated our 50th, 1995.
Incredible.
And after that, another year.
So we'll try to
English-
be in the Philippines when we get to 100 years.
10 years after we
$100,000
celebrated our 60th.
Now, have you ever been back to the
And
mountaintop?
last 2015, we celebrated our 70th in our hometown where I was born and where
Oh
the
my
church where I
gosh.
was
That's
baptized.
beautiful.
Wow, you went back to the church where you were baptized, huh?
Oh yes, we went home last 2015. We celebrated our 50th wedding anniversary in our hometown. And they
Okay.
said, so, Mrs. Ascar, what is your menu na po? Nothing. Just pray and pray. There's no other. Only prayer can. That's why when you are surprised about, it's easy. Just pray when you are angry. You pray. That is my menu.
Wow. That's great.
That is good. That's amazing. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
We had celebrated our 70th till last February, and the Catholic in the cathedral. That was our 70th.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that's when you were
Born,
there.
right,
huh?
right.
You're 76,
No, 73.
73.
73.
73.
Will be our
Oh my
25th will be on the 2020. Will be that is
In
our
2020.
75th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
80. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And